a hero that is, I mean, you know, he doesn't really deal that well with lifesteal early game. He does a lot of magical burst damage, but it really needs to be late. You need to be able to delay the fights for a long time before the Ember Spirit becomes good against lifesteal and alchemist. And as for the Legion Commander, unless he has a good time in his lane, which normally you don't really have, I mean, Pudge, CM, lifesteal, they should be able to zone him away without the biggest issues in the world. And the lifesteal that doesn't have a good time in the lane means it's going to be a late blink. Late blink means you don't get a lot of duels. And if you don't get a lot of duels, then suddenly the blade mill is late, and well, that counter to the lifesteal is not really going to be happening. And Alchemist, last pick from the side of CG. Normally you're like, Alchemist? Is this still a hero? Does people still pick that? But look at the game that he's picking it into. You have Alchemist versus Ember Spirit in the mid matchup, which is a fairly good matchup for the Alchemist, actually. The Ogre matchup will maybe be able to cause issues for the Alchemist, but if they just use the Pudge in the mid lane, maybe even make like rotations early on with the CM and the Pudge, then the Alchemist will get a lot of farm. And it's a scary hero this game. I mean, look at the Aghanims upgrades as well, the Centaur's Axe, if he gets given that early on. CM Axe is amazing as well. The Lifesteal is maybe a little bit memey, but, you know, the other three axes is amazing. Pudge, Centaur, CM... some of the best acts in the game right now, for sure. Let's see, in the meantime, the Ogre Magi, he is spotted out by Fly Solo. Fly Solo, he's just staying on the edge, making sure he can spot out where that ward is being placed. He does see that now, and the Pudge will continue to follow him. He wants to abuse that smoke maximum. And let's see, does he see him? Nah, he's going to give up on that attempt. On a ward for himself, he will run through here now. Maybe not the best way to put a wall, because that kind of shows that you've been here, so yeah, they will expect that. That was maybe a little bit too much, but he did get the value. He does know that they have an observer ward here. He will take that away momentarily. In the meantime, Geek family, they do buy some more sentries as well, and looks like they will take away that ward as well. So the Pudge was maybe not so sneaky. He should have maybe walked the other way back, expecting the Ogre Magi to be here somewhere, but oh well. Oh well, it's not too big of a hassle. It's not too big of an issue. The Alchemist, in the meantime, in the top area, will take the boundary rune. He's going for the safe rune grab. As in the meantime, the Centaur will go down to the bottom area. Looks like he will be given the boundary here. Not so often we see this happening, but sometimes team, they want to give their offlaner a little bit extra gold. And like I said in the last game, I mean, Hana, he's so important to the team. So if he gets the boundary rune, that would make sense. They actually give it to the Pudge, so... The Pudge is like, why is no one taking the... Oh, they're actually going for the double greed. They give both boundary runes to the Alchemist. I guess that's also one way to do it, as he grabs an instant Iron Talent because of that, so... Nice play, you know. Take that, TP to the tier 2 tower, take the other one. You only lose a little bit of downtime in the mid lane, but the creeps are all the way back, so the Pudge should have blocked the creep wave for him, then it would have been a little bit better. Now let's see the Pudge and the Alchemist versus the Ogre plus Ember Spirit. The Ogre is... sadly, the known and very, very annoying hero in the world. He has skilled up Bloodlust level 1. Maybe not the best harassing tool in the world, but we'll see. He's going to bash the Alchemist nonetheless. And he's going to fight them. This is a one-man war against two heroes. He doesn't care. In the meantime, in the bottom lane, we do have the Centaur versus Venge and Lone Druid again. So, you know, same matchup. They will go for another one. Top lane, the Legion Commander is 1-on-1 with the Legion Commander for the moment, as the CM is trying to get a little bit of gold for himself, a couple of levels in the jungle, and maybe not a bad idea. You should be a little bit worried giving the Legion Commander too much freedom, but for now, Arping, he's not really being that much pressured. He has a couple of lasses to his name. He is getting the next couple of lasses before the Pudge will go in and start pressuring him. He does have a TP available. He will actually TP to the mid lane instantly, as the Alchemist is in trouble. He's level 2. He's being dived under the tower. He needs help of this Pudge. He needs the Pudge to stay here as well. That Ogre Magi is making the Alchemist's life miserable. He does pop his healing self. Will be fine for the moment. Does have a couple of last going towards him now. I think the Pudge actually messed one of those last up, but either way. 3 last versus the 7 of the Ember Spirit. Not the greatest start in the world, but once the Alchemist is like level 3 with level 2 Acid Spray, then it gets easier. And he does have that Acid Spray doing its work now. The Ogre Magi will run him down. They need to be careful. The Pudge is available with a hook in case of emergency. They could actually turn around and try and go on the Ogre Magi instead, as he is level 2. He's just saving that skill point. He did go for the Ignite now, so... Alright. Alright. Well, without having a Fire Blast available, like the Pudge could have hooked him and just followed him with Rod and killed him potentially, but he didn't want to try for that. In the meantime, Hana, bottom lane. Not that many lasses on this guy right now as Geek family's offlane. In the meantime, he is free farming. He's sitting on 11 lasses. All 3 core heroes inside of Geek family, they are getting free farms, so they're slowly moving ahead in terms of net worth. As in the meantime, Hana on the bottom lane still being pressured, playing against a lone druid, right? You know, it's just not a lot of fun. The Elbow Venom slow, the Blightstone. Hana is playing a Centaur, not really a hero that has the greatest survivability. He has a lot of HP, but you know, 3 armor plus the 3 armor he gains from his Ring of Protection. It's not that much armor. And now mid lane, they bring down the Alchemist. As the Pudge may be dropping down as well as the Ogre Magi will get a double kill. Raji on that Ogre. He's going to... This is why they banned it in the second game. And this is why you don't want to give up an Ogre Magi to the enemy team if you go for a greedy mid-hero like the Alchemist. The Ogre Magi now being level 3 can get his level 4 as well. Picks up boots plus Windlace in his stash. So 2 nice kills to the side of Geek family. Good start for them now. This is a very good start. The Alchemist is matching up with the Ember Spirit in terms of farm. And now he decides just to go fully for jungle mode. He doesn't want to be in the lane anymore. He knows that whenever he's in the lane, the Ogre Magi will make life a living hell for him. So jungling to begin with is not a bad idea. He did have that Iron Talon from level 1 anyways. So he can definitely jungle. He can farm almost as fast as if he was in the lane. And he gives the Pudge a lot of experience in the mid lane as well as... The Ember Spirit will obviously start pushing the lane because he doesn't want to just sit and like last it plus deny. He wants to maximize his own farm as well. And he can do that by pushing and trying to find kills in the jungle. They do have a haste run available, so maybe they can try and find a jump on that Alchemist. Maybe they can. The Ogre Magi is not going to make a look around. The CM is in position. He's level 4 as well. Observe what gets put down. Did it block? Nah, it's just going to be an observer to scout out what happens. The Ogre Magi does see the CM as well as the Alchemist, but I'm not sure you can kill any of these 2 alone. They do have a Shrine Heal available as well, so let's see. The Ogre Magi will move into position, will force out that Shrine Heal. They will get the heal off. The CM still alive for now. A lot of damage though. Needs to be careful. Frostbite is available. He goes for Frostbite on the Ogre Magi. They try to bring him down. Do they get the kill on the Ogre? Let's see. The Ember Spirit is still fighting. Another Searing Chains comes out. He controls both of them. And the Ember Spirit will kill them with that. Oh, the Flame God ends, but the haste still up and running for the moment. The Alchemist is trying to hide himself in the trees. He actually jukes like a god, but it's not good enough. The Alchemist will be killed. The Pudge did manage to bring down the Ogre Magi finally, but that's still a 2-for-1 trade of CM plus Alchemist taken down to the Ember Spirit's hands. The Centaur in the meantime in the bottom lane ended up dying by the looks, did he? Yeah, Hana died to the lone druid, so... Painful. Oh, Arbing. Ooh. Ogre Magi, sadly, he moved back and forth. He could have killed the life stealer there otherwise. That's very, very close. Very close. Alright, let's see how it's going right now. Geek family, they're now 3,000 net worth ahead and 2,000 experience, so they're having a good time. Like I said, the 3 top last hitters is all inside of Geek family as well. The Alchemist is continuously being pressured. We now have an Ember Spirit level 6, whereas the Alchemist, I believe he's still not at that point. He's level 5, so until he gets his level 6, he's an easy kill to that Ogre Magi. He's still roaming around trying to find openings. The Pudge is going to be leeching the mid lane for a little bit. If he gets a good timing on his level 6, he can do a lot of work with it. But so far, they have a very rough start. And the CM still trying to jungle a little bit. The Vengeful Spirit is now moving in position. They want to get a jump on the Pudge. They go for Magic Missile. The Ember Spirit moves in with the Remnants as well. Looks like the Pudge is going to be taken down easily as he goes for a hook. Hits a creep. Not really the most useful thing in the world. And the Alchemist, in the meantime, will just finish the couple of creeps that was in position. Another kill to the side of Geek family. The Greed is being punished heavily. CG, they need to get a little bit of freedom for themselves. The Light's still in the top lane. He's not even having a good time as the Legion Commander is making his life hell. So it just feels like every single lane is not going well for CG. The bottom lane is also being pressured. The Centaur does have levels, but not level 6 quite yet. And the Legion Commander in the meantime, he's level 7. He has Phase Boots, Pole Man Shield, Orb of Venom. This guy is having a dreaming life as a lifesteal. Level 5 himself, so the Legion will do whatever the hell he wants to. Let's see, in the meantime, bottom lane, they're trying to smoke up inside of CG. They know they need to start getting kills, and they have their eyes on the prize on that lone druid. The Centaur, oh, he gets brewed up just the wrong time. Fear comes out, stun comes out, the centaur will be taken down as that root, man. That was so fortunate. Now the Pudge needs to get a dreaming hook off, but the Lone Druid will make sure that does not happen. The root comes out from the CM in the meantime. Hook comes out on the Vengeful Spirit. Do they manage to get this kill on the Vengeful? No. The Deny comes out from the Pudge, so he does lose his life without giving any gold away, but either way, they killed no one in this bottom lane. They lose both the CM, the Pudge, as well as the Centaur. The Alchemist, in the meantime, in the top jungle, got found and killed as well by the Legion Commander. That is a duel victory, by the way, so 9 for 1. Geek family, they are really just upping that game here in the, well, I guess we can call this the 4th game. So this may be a quick game 5, guys. I mean, Geek family, they're not giving up just yet. They don't want to let CG have an easy best of 5 finals, for sure. I did say how I like the drafts of the side of CG, but at the same time, if the Legion had a good lane, then this would be very difficult for CG to pull off. And the Legion is having a perfect lane. The Lone Druid is having a good lane. The Ember Spirit is having a good lane. Everything is going well. The Ember Spirit even decided to go for a Boots of Travels pickup first. So he's going to be mobile on the map, able to set up for more kills everywhere when they find people. He can TP onto the Lone Druid's bear, obviously, in case the Lone Druid is ever in trouble. So I like that pickup. Having an early Veil is always important, but I mean, it's 8 minutes into the game you have Travel Boots, so the Veil is going to be online at roughly like 12 minutes anyways. Now they smoke up, they move in, they find the Pudge as well as the CM in the backlines. They go on the Pudge first, they focus the CM, they want to burn this guy down first, they get the double remnants off with the Ember Spirit. Stampede comes out, but it's going to be too late as the Pudge will be run down and he will be killed as well. Double kill to Teehee on that Ember Spirit. He's just killing everyone all over the place. They will lose the life on the top lane as well as the Legion goes in with that Lone Druid that didn't get the duel victory, but they got the kill nonetheless. Now they will go for the tier 1 tower as well as 3 more deaths on the side of CG. Their fire is burning out as they will lose the tier 1 tower on the top lane. Alright, guys.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
See the Ember Spirit. Does he want to go for Veil next? I must imagine that is going to be his plan. We'll see though. Tier 1 tower drops down, so Geek family, they also get the first tower kill in the game. They're now 7.5k gold ahead. They're almost at the point where they're 1,000 gold per minute ahead. The 3 top net worth heroes is all on the side of Geek family, and that's playing against an Alchemist. We need to keep that in mind. Alchemist is usually the one here that's always on the top of the net worth chart, but not this game. He just picked up his armlet, so a few minutes delayed. Usually it's like 8 minutes you get armlet. Now it's 10 minutes. Bottom lane, the Legion Commander does get killed by CG. That's a nice pick off, as the Centaur will move a little bit closer towards his blink. He's only 700 gold away from it. The Pudge almost level 6 as well. Top tier 2 towers being pressured in the meantime by the Lone Druid. He may actually be able to bring it down on his own, as he doesn't care about anyone. The Pudge being here is not going to be an issue for him. He does take it down to 2/3. He does take it down 2/3 HP, so lots of free damage being done. The Legion Commander does have that armlet completed now, so he's fairly tanky. We'll go for the Blink next, but you know, having an early item like Armlet or Blade Mail before Blink is fairly common on Legion, just so you have some stronger fighting potential. The Yoga Magi is moving towards what it looks like to be a Mechanist. It'll take a little while though. Lone Druid, a killer on him. Blightstone, Orb of Venom. He can pick up the Maelstrom soon enough. He did go for Maelstrom first last game, but this time he wants to go for the Dragonlance instantly, so looks like it will be up momentarily. Urn is going to be completed by the Vengeful Spirit and the Ember Spirit. I'm not really showing us anything big. He wants to show us his build. Tier 1 tower mid will be denied by the Pudge. In the meantime, the tier 1 in the bottom lane is being pressured. The Lone Druid does move towards the lifesteal. They want to go for a jump on him. They do have the smoke up here to avenge Ogre and the Legion Commander. They may make a wrap around. They go in. They find the Pudge. The Pudge goes for a hook. Hits onto the Ogre Magi. Press the attack is available on the Ogre Magi. He will survive for the moment. Duel comes out on the Pudge. The Pudge will be taken down instantly. The lifesteal goes for an Infest Bomb. Will bring down the Ogre. The CM will now die. 2 kills, they maybe get a third one as the swap comes out on the lifesteal, and this lifesteal will be taken down as well. 3 dead out of CG as they lose hero by hero. The only one they killed was the support Ogre Magi. That is not a good trade. As a lifesteal, he just seems irrelevant this game. Still no armlet completed 12 minutes into the game. He needs 900 more gold for that Helm of the Iron Will, and in the meantime, the Lone Druid will pick up his Dragonlance. He will continue pushing for that tier 2 as well, as they've taken all the tier 1s and they're now working for the tier 2s. The Alchemist is jungling as fast as he possibly can. He needs to get that Radiance up as soon as possible. He's sitting on 2,000 gold. So, needs 3,000 gold more to finish his Radiance. And a good timing would be like 14-15 minutes on Alchemist. But I don't know if that's going to be possible for him. He needs to get a lot of creeps killed in a matter of seconds if that is to be the case. This is not looking good, man. 7.5k net worth leads to the side of Geek family. They are really just having a good time. The Ember Spirit will now pick up a little Aquila, so still just delaying that Veil pickup. He does have an Invis rune. He is trying to scout out for whatever kill he can find. Not finding anything just yet, though. The Legion Commander, only 1,000 gold to go for his Blink. Looks like the Centaur just picked up his Blink. Now they go for Smoke Gang. They want to get a kill going. As the Legion Commander in the bottom lane, he's going to be the one target they're looking for. They know he's down here, and they want to delay his Blink as much as possible. They want to activate Hana. He just picked up that Blink. He needs to be the one to set up for the fights. Like I said, Hana, if he has a good game, he can set up for his team to have a good game, but he only just picked up his Blink, so we'll see what he can do with it. The Legion Commander is hiding in the jungle. He knows that he's going to be the target. In the meantime, the T2 town and top lane gets taken down without any crawls, without any issues. So the Legion, he knows that if no one is defending the top tower, then they must be in the bottom area. The Legion will take down the creep wave, hiding himself in the tree still. Looks like CG they will have to give up on this attempt. As in the meantime, Geek family, they move in towards the Roshan pit. They may try to just go straight for that as well. We'll see. Yep, that is indeed going to be it. Vengeful Spirit lowering the armor with a wave of terror. They pop that battle cry as well, and it should be no sweat to bring down that Roshan, having the Ogre Magi buff everyone up with the Bloodlust, having the press the attack, having the negative armor from the Vengeful Spirit. This is a very easy Roshan, and in the meantime, CG, they're trying to trade on the map. They may be able to take the tier 1 tower, but Roche has already dropped down. The Lone Rune will pick up the Aegis, and they can defend the bottom tower if they want to. So the small amount of value that CG is getting on the map is pretty much only the Alchemist farming a little bit more, and the Lifesteal finally picking up that armlet. That's a late armlet though, man. That is a late armlet. In the meantime, let's see the Alchemist. He does have enough gold to pick up the relic in a moment, but looks like Geek family, they are soon opting to go high ground, as they will take down another tier 2 tower. They will lose a tier 1 bottom. So that is the first tower that CG they bring down this game. But Geek family, they're now 10,000 net worth ahead, and they want to end the game as soon as possible. They do not want to allow this Alchemist to finish the Radiance before he has to defend high ground. And we'll see, do they move in for the mid lane, or do they go for the bottom tier 2 tower first? We'll see. As Geek family, they're pushing on further. They're picking up the high ground. They want to go for it. They have that bear available. They do have a resummon available in 20 seconds as well. So looks like they'll just play it safe. They'll push the bottom lane now, just trying to force rotations back to the base. Now they know that CG, they're all in the base, and they can just move to the other lanes. The Legion does have his Blink available now as well. Only 2 dual victories for now, but he can initiate, he can get those Blink duels off. The Vengeful Spirit does have an urn completed. We do have the Ogre Magi very close to finishing his mechanism as well. That makes him super tanky. In the meantime, top lane Ember Spirit, he remnants himself towards the mid lane. Fire Solar, he was in position trying to stop him. Stun comes out, he does have another remnant available. 2 more remnants in store. Let's see, does he get further away? Who comes out? Actually hitting onto Hana. Hana may actually not. Ooh, they don't get the kill on the Ember Spirit quite yet. The Lifesteal tries to burn him down, but the Ember Spirit still alive, has another Searing Chains available. He will survive. He does have his TP back to base as well. Pudge got taken down. In the meantime, Geek family, the Ember Spirit survives. Urn gets used on him, and looks like they will go for Hana next. Searing Chains comes up, the Lifesteal goes up. Press the attack on the Vengeful Spirit. Even the Vengeful will survive, as the Legion will get another kill on that Lifesteal. The Centaur got killed as well. Just too much pain, man. Too much pain. So many ways to stop that Lifesteal from being useful with the Legion alone. The Ember Spirit getting away with those remnants. Very unfortunate that the hook came out and hit Hana's Centaur, so he couldn't get his double edge off. And, you know, it's just one by one. Things are just not working out for CG right now. 10,000 net worth behind. Geek family, they still have the Aegis available. They want to go for high ground. Let's see what they do. They pop that battle cry. They try to burn it down. There's no fortification available. They need to stop this damage coming out from the Lone Druid. He's bringing down the tower to half HP. The Battlers drop down. Resummon comes out. They want to continue. Everyone is alive on the side of CG, but I'm not sure if they can take this fight. Stampede is on cooldown for 10 more seconds. Relic still not a full Radiance on the Alchemist. They hooked it back, controlling it a little bit more. Press the attack comes out on it. It will survive for the moment. They try to stun, they try to control it. Swap into a Legion duel on the Centaur. The Centaur will be taken down. As Geek family still have everyone alive. Nice hook from the Pudge, controlling the Ogre Magi further. He will be taken down. Pudge got hit by that Revenant. Shrine gets out from the lifesteal. Magic missile. He will pop his rage in the meantime. The Alchemist tries to get a value stun off. Will be hit onto the Legion command in the meantime. The Legion does get himself away. Doesn't have enough mana to use his press attack just yet. But the lifesteal will be killed. Triple kill through the Ember Spirit as the Alchemist will drop as well. 5 dead inside of CG. He goes in and he shows up big. As they will take a set of frags now as well. Desolator complete on the Lone Druid. He doesn't even want to go for males from this game, as there's no point. They just want to push, they want to end. They'll take the range frags as well before moving back. They still have the Aegis in the Lone Druid, and now they will disengage. They got the kills, they only lost the Ogre Magi, and got a set of frags. Geek family, this is too much power. This is too much, man. That Alchemist did not work out. I actually had some high hopes for that Alchemist, but they didn't manage to secure him in the lane, and Geek family, they just had so many free lanes. The Legion Commander was 1-on-1 with the lifesteal pretty much the whole game, so he got a free lane. The Ember Spirit with Ogre Magi, like Ogre Magi is the bane and doom for any early game power in the lane. That's why you could secure the mid lane for the Ember Spirit. And Lone Druid versus Centaur, not really a fun matchup for the Centaur either. The Lone Druid can pick up his Maelstrom if he wishes to on top of that Desolator. Still doing a lot of damage with the Deso on its own. Blink, Armlet Blade Mail on the Legion Commander. The Vengeful Spirit does have a hood completed. He wants to go for the full pipe. For the team, Veil is up on the Ember Spirit. Finally, 3.5k gold on top of that. Can pick up the Soul Booster in the Secret Shop if he wants to. Maybe you go for Maelstrom first, but we'll see. Could pick up a Blink as well. I mean, just to be able to Blink initiate. That's usually what you want to do when you're trying to pressure high ground, so we'll see if that is going to be the play. Ogre Magi does have that mechanism completed now as well, and let's see CG in the meantime. They have the Infest Bomb up and running with that Centaur, but I'm not sure they can get this jump off. They need to get a jump on the Lone Druid, the Aegis. They drop down, so this is a good time to go in, but I mean, can they even get a jump? Is that something they can do? The Alchemist in the meantime does have his Radiance finally completed. He's moving towards a Vanguard of all things next, as he just wants to be tanky enough to survive for a few moments. Ogre Magi is going to be the first one being jumped. Swap is available. They can keep the Ogre safe. Mechanism comes out. He's still going to be living. The Lifesteal desperate and tries to burn him down, but it's just not happening. The Grandial comes out. The Root gets used on the Lifesteal from the Bear. In the meantime, the Lifesteal will be controlled and he will burn down as well. They got a dual victory on the Alchemist in the backline with the Ember Spirit as well as the Legion Commander. 5-man down inside of CG. GG gets used. Well, GG gets called a CG. Game 4, boys. 28-4. Geek family, they just show no mercy, as we will have a 5th game in this best of 5 finals, boys. 2-2 so far. They're both tied. One more game to end it all. We'll see who can take the last game. CG, they did not have a good time this time around, so they need to switch it up for the next game. Geek family, they will not allow them to have another good game with the Centaur CM, obviously. At least not with an Alchemist 5th pick. That did not work out. It was an idea. Maybe it could have worked out. They had that one game of value left because they were ahead with one game, but now